What's up, everybody? Welcome to Crash Desktop. I'm here today. I'm going to be flying around in a Cessna. You can tell by the title. Let's see, where'd that go? I just want to do more practice. Figured I need somewhere interesting to go. I've never been to Toronto in real life. Appears to be bustling, so I'm sure there'll be other people around. I figured why not? So I'm practicing the Cessna. I've tweaked my controls a bit. They apparently broke sensitivity settings in the last patch. I didn't know that. The last patch, they broke it where you can't even see them when you click on them. But you can edit the XML files that control it, so that's okay. Because I wanted to tweak this, because the default settings for this are actually not as sensitive as I would like to be. And I kept feeling like it was screwy. So I've kind of changed that. I've left a slight curve to the response on this thing, but not by much. And we're going to just try that and see how it is. This is on my flight yoke, of course. And we're just going to go from there. See how this thing flies. I want to work on everything, basically. I need to get better. I want to be good. I'm also going to... I'm going to start parked. We'll do parking 3, I guess? Where does that put me? Let's see. Right there, and they're probably gonna have me take off from there, so that works for me. I'm down with that. Because I wanna try starting this thing. Why not? It seems cool, right? I don't know. I want to learn how to fly planes. That's what I want out of this simulator. That's too much. I'm trying to tweak positioning on my stuff a smidge. Much better. I actually have the real manual for this bad boy over here on another screen. I wanted to like try it, but we also have the checklist. So I want to see if it like matches up. So yada yada yada, pre-flight inspection, whoopity doo. See where we're at. Cool view. All right, let's make sure they're not helping me with any of this. Okay. Don't have a co-pilot right now. That's fine. That's a little more one-to-one. All right, so let's see. Let's pull up our checklist. Oh, that's cool. They let us... Hey, how's it going? What's up? See what we do. Oh my god, aircraft documents. Well, check the documentation. You know. Been that kind of month, I think. I'm just kind of like, to all of it. Stressful. Work's very busy. I do IT for an education institution, so kind of in busy land right now. Let's see. That's really interesting that they include that, considering we don't have the aircraft documentation. Luckily, I do have the aircraft documentation on this screen over here, so there we go. I checked it. Are the parking brakes set? They're set. Do we need to release it or set it? Pick that item. They skip over things a lot. That's interesting. Well, we'll go through their thing. Interesting. Yeah, ignition is off. Switch bus 1. Cool. From time to time, yeah. Why, did they do something new and exciting? I haven't recently. Right, those are both off. Yes. Master switch. Alternator and battery on. Nice. Primary flight display. Check on. Yes. Fuel quantity indicators. Where are you at? Oh, that's really cool that it does that. I like that. Looking good. Tick that. Silence that. Tick. Oil pressure. That thing too. Okay. On. Low vacuum on. Bus 1 on. I hear the fan. That's really cool. Yep, I heard the fan. Pilot heat on. I'm sorry, P2. I don't know how to say that actually. On, check working. Off, yep. Low volts is there. Master switch, alternator, and battery off. Elevator trim and take off position. What is the takeoff position for this bad boy? Is it that one? Oh, this thing. Why am I'm like looking at flaps. I'm a derf. It's been that kind of day already. Where are we at? Are we in takeoff? Hey. There we go. Fuel selector both. Cool. These are cool. Yeah, no, it's been a little while since I watched anything new from Linus Tech Tips. That's done. Sure, seats and belts. Yeah. Circuit breakers all pushed, yes. Electrical equipment off. Those are off. Those are on. That one's new. Open. Nice. Now how do we tell that? Is there a way to fine adjust this? I don't know what a 1/4 inch is. I'll go with that. Like right about there. All right. Talk to you later. Thanks for stopping by. Oh no. I hope to see you again, man. I love Twitch emotes. They're great. I don't know why, they just make me happy. Especially the whole face. That guy. He always gets me. Too good. Too good. Pull the lever completely. Later. Have a good one. Standby battery switch. Test hold for 20 seconds. I don't really know how long that is, but we'll try it. Arm. Verify it comes on. Yes. Where's that at? Looks good. Yes. Yes. Verify discharge.
System test. Okay.
Yes. Parallel area is clear. Yes. Master switch, alternator, and battery on. Beacon. Where are those at? Those are down here. Mixture rich. Ox fuel pump. Where you at? There we go. On 3 to 5 seconds, then off. Okay. Mixture lean. Feet ready to brake. Sure. Ignition start. Oop. Try that one more time. Oop, it didn't quite work. Oh, that's not working. Maybe not completely lean. All right, so it like starts up. Or is it like just immediate? Like you gotta slam that thing home like right away. I'm gonna silence you. It won't stay is the thing. Let's try it like right here. I think we're probably gonna have to back up. Let's try this again. I'm clearly not operating it right. All right, let's make it rich. Do that fuel pump. Lean it. think you have to, like, hold the damn thing in, maybe? Keep it going. How weird. I'm gonna figure this out. It just turns it off automatically. Alright, I'm gonna have the AI do it. I wanna see. Silence you. Oh, good call, good call. Duh. Let's look. Starting engine. Need to fix this now. That's what I want to see, too. I want to see what it's saying when the AI helps me. Let's see. Throttle. Open a 1/4 inch. Mixture to idle cutoff. Standby battery switch. Let's see.
Throttle. Open 1/4 inch. Mixture.
That was my
Idle
problem.
cutoff. STBY
I was
switch.
misreading the throttle setting as open it as in pulling it back, and I'm an idiot. It's actually that direction. Duh. That's me being silly. Yep. Do that.
STBY switch. Arm verify that PFD comes on. Engine indicating system. Check parameters. Bus E volts.
That was me.
M bus volts.
Yes.
VAT SMs. Check verify discharge. STBY VAT annunciator.
Yep.
Check on. Propeller area. Clear. Master switch. Alt and VAT. On. Beacon. On. Mixture. Mixture. Rich.
Oh, I like that feature.
Auxiliary fuel pump. On 3 to 5 seconds, then off. Mixture.
Is that lean enough?
Mixture. Lean.
Okay.
Feet. Ready to brake. Ignition. Start. Mixture. Rich when engine starts.
Let's see if it worked. And it didn't. All right, so what's the error message? The oil pressure. It's because it cuts. Unless I did it too fast. Clean that back out. No, it's because unless you have to hold it, that's the only other thing I can think. Nah. Alright, I'm gonna have him do it. and I'm gonna see what it does. I'm really interested in this. I want to know what I'm doing wrong.
Open 1/4 in.
Yes.
Mixture. STBY bat switch. STBY bat switch. R.
Blah, blah, blah.
Engine indicating system. Check parameters.
Because I did
Bus
fine
equals.
to this point, so I'm doing something silly.
M-bus volts.
That seems screwed up now. I might need to restart the whole process.
VAT SMs. Check verify discharge.
We'll see.
STBY VAT annunciator. Check on. Propeller area. Clear. Master switch. Alt and VAT. On.
Beacon on.
Beacon. On. Mixture. Rich. Auxiliary fuel pump. On 3 to 5 seconds, then off. Mixture. Lean.
Okay. Beat ready to brake.
Beat.
Sure.
Ready to brake.
Alright, so this is what he does.
Ignition. Start. Mixture. Rich when engine starts.
It doesn't work. That's interesting. Can we reset the page and auto-complete the page? I think that...
STBY bat switch.
I think so. I think we broke it. Mission accomplished. You know what we'll do? I'm gonna restart it, and I'm gonna have it do the whole thing so I can see what I'm doing wrong. Because I'm really interested in this stuff. I kind of want to learn how to actually fly eventually. This is kind of valid information. I'm gonna look. I have the actual manual sitting over here, so let's see. That's that. Yep. Beacon light on. Yep. Fuel pump. Yep. Yada yada yada. Ah, okay. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay. Start. Advance smoothly to rich when engine starts. I wonder how well it models this stuff, because there's like procedures here for when you screw it up. That's cool. That's really cool. Starting the engine. I almost want it to... Let's walk through it one at a time now that we know we haven't screwed it up yet.
Engine indicating system. Check parameters.
That didn't help.
Throttle. Open 1/4 inch.
Okay.
Mixture. Idle cutoff.
Yes.
STBY bat switch.
So I'm going to have it do everything up to the point where we start the aircraft and then tell it to auto-complete the page, and I'm going to watch it do it.
Test hold for 20 SEC.
Okay. Oh, you silly thing. Wish it would let me, like, control this menu this way.
STBY VAT switch. Arm verify that PFD comes on.
I'm gonna shut you up. Thank you.
Bus E volts. Check
24,
24
yep.
volts minimum.
Okay.
M bus volts. Check 1.5 volts or less.
TOS
SMs.
system test.
Check
OK.
verify discharge. STBY VAT annunciator. Check on.
Propeller area is clear.
Propeller area. Clear. Master switch. Alt and VAT. On. Beacon. On.
Mixture.
Mixture.
Rich. Okay. Fuel pump.
Auxiliary fuel pump. On 3 to 5 seconds, then off.
Okay. Mixture
Mixture.
lean.
Lean. Feet. Ready to brake.
And now we autocomplete. Let's see what he does. How weird. It seemed like he did it in one smooth motion. I'll give it another go around the next time I take off. We'll see. I'll let him do it all the way up to that point and then run through that. Alright, so let's do this stuff then. Why not? Adjust to 1,000 RPMs. Nice.
Throttle.
Oh.
Adjust 1000 RPM. Oil pressure. Check. Amps, MBAT and BAT-S. Check verify charge.
I'm guessing it's just the
Low
not
volts
turning the
annunciator.
key and smoothly
Check
moving
off.
the fuel at the
Avionics
same
switch.
time,
Bus 1,
maybe?
bus 2.
You might have to do it all in one nice, smooth thing. Is what I'm thinking. Which that's hard to do
Blast.
then in a simulator. I need to have a button set for setting that start key really is what needs to happen. Taxi light. Where's that at anyway? Sure.
Taxi light. As required. Landing light. As required. Strobe.
I'm turning those on.
On. Navigation lights. On.
Turn them all on.
Parking brake.
Go crazy. Let's talk to the ground.
Toronto Island traffic Cessna 0 X-ray 00 Charlie Tango Delta is taxiing to runway 26.
Apparently we're taxiing to runway 26. This is where we're going. I don't know where runway 26 is, but we're going there. Nobody seems to care. Can I see on the map where runway 26 is? Heck no. Well, we should be able to deduce that. So if we are here, it's basically just going to be that one right there. So we need to do like a full about face and get on the runway like down there somewhere. By the looks of it. We could honestly just get on it right here and take off that way. It's not like this thing can't take off in that short amount of time. Parking brake. Release.
Release. Brakes. Test. Rudder. Test.
Cool. Parking brake set. Is it run up? Is that going to be... That's checking everything. Interesting.
Parking brake. Set. Pilot and passenger seat backs. Most upright position.
I love that they go through these even
Seatbelts.
though you can't do these in the thing yet. That's fun.
Check secure. Doors. Closed and locked.
I wish I could open the door.
Flight controls. Free and correct. Flight instruments. PFD.
No red X's.
Check no red X's. Altimeter. PFD. Set baro. Standby altimeter. Set. Alt cell.
I think it's selected. Let me see. Oh, is this like to say? Let me look. Oh, okay. So this is to set a selected cruise altitude before you get going. Cool. I like that they tell you to do that. We'll go up to like what, 3,000? Why not?
Set. Standby flight instruments. Check. Fuel quantity indicators.
Looks good.
Check. Mixture. Rich. Fuel selector. Both.
Yes.
Autopilot.
Really?
Engage. Flight controls. Move against AP. A/P trim disk button.
Where are you at? I don't even see that.
Press. Flight director. Off. Elevator trim. Set for takeoff. Throttle.
It's at 1,800 RPMs. I love that it, even when you're doing this, it highlights out everything. Like it darkens it so you can only see the thing you're messing with. That's a really cool feature for someone that's trying to learn it.
Set 1,800 RPM. Magnetos.
Oh, cool.
150 RPM max decrease. Magnetos. RPM max difference. Magnetos. Both. Vacuum gauge. Check. Engine indicators. Check. Ammeters and voltmeters. Check. Annunciators. Check none displayed.
Awesome.
Engine idle.
Let's see how far that goes down.
Check 600 to 650 RPM. Throttle. Adjust 1000 RPM.
Cool. So much to do.
Com frequency, S.
I'm gonna auto-complete this page. Let it do its thing. I think we should taxi out now and get ready for the actual takeoff. That's cool. I'm gonna probably close it there because I generally know how to take off, but I like that they actually give you these. I didn't even realize this was here because I haven't paid much attention to it. So that's pretty cool. It even gives you like specifications for like above 300 feet for the flaps and etc. etc. That's pretty rad. What's it say about that? Very cool. Okay. I'm gonna close all that for now. Let's actually taxi to where we need to go. So if I'm reading the map right, I need to turn around. See if that's enough to get this thing moving. Hey there, little car. Blocking me. Oh, cool. There's our taxi indicators. It seems a little quick. One thing this doesn't talk about is like angling yourself into wind and whatnot, but I don't think they really model that very well here, like ground, being blown around on the ground and stuff. There's a whole thing in the manual about it, like, hey, you should be moving your ailerons this direction if the wind's this fast coming from here, yada, yada, yada. Come on, get going. Are we just stuck now? What's happening here? Oh, hey, there's a jet. I should probably look for those. Why is everybody going that way? It has me going all the way down here. That's kind of weird. That was really cool, though. Is that a King Air over there taking off? That's fun. We would hold right there in real life. I'll park and brake this guy. What you doing out there, buddy? Hanging out? Gonna pilot your aircraft? Technically, it's a Microsoft Flight Simulator, so I could literally just drive straight through that guy. He'll just disappear, because we're cool like that. So I'm about ready to, because he's kind of like standing around. And I ain't got time for that. But it is kind of fun to pretend. Go take a look at him. This will be slightly loud in 3, 2, 1, go. No, it's not too bad. Alright, fool, I'm coming to look at you. We'll spy on you. Take off. Fly your plane. Do it. Hi, people. Fly the airplane. Alright, he didn't want to take off. I'm gonna take off right through him. Let's do this. Here we go. Yep, see, it fades them out when you get too close like that. Which I find very interesting. Cool feature. Okay, let's get lined up. Hello, other airplane. Alright. I am announcing my takeoff straight out.
Toronto Island traffic Cessna 0 X-ray 00 Charlie Tango Delta taking off runway 26 departing straight out.
I'll wait for that guy to get out of my way. What's he doing? There's a Tokyo Drift down there. Hey, look at a jet. Okay, I'm gonna respect him and let him go because he's awesome and I want to watch him take off. In fact, I'm gonna put my parking brake on. We're gonna watch that guy. Let's do this. I don't think we can go too fast to chase him, though. Now he's just hanging out. Alright, I ain't got time for you people. Move your jet or move out of my way. Alright, everybody, here we go. Close the VFR map, I don't need it right now. Hi, Jet. Hi, Jet. Playing with the sensitivity on my pedals, I think I made them a smidge too sensitive. Need to back them off a bit again. We're more than okay here speed-wise. Okay. There we go. Very cool view of the city there. We like climb at a perhaps a I want to see something too. All right, so we're in real-time pause. Oh no, I screwed up the zoom. That's okay. Okay, so about 85 knots indicated is actually the climb speed that you want. Cool. Let's set it to well, you know what? We'll just maintain what we need. Reset my camera a bit. There we go. Very cool. Go up to 35. Go, autopilot, go. Don't go that much. Calm thyself. Get this mouse out of the way. There. Get you out of the way. Go away. Shoo. Alright, well, let's fly around Toronto. Cool city. Never been. Never even been to Canada. Come on. Get where I want you. So far, so good. We can start leaning the mixture, I think. That gives us some horsepower, geez. Come on. I'm gonna let you level me out there, little autopilot. I do believe we want to go down to 2300. Cruising. That should be right. Okay. We're at cruise. Gas that up just a smidge. There we go. Apparently it's actually 2100 to 2700 RPM recommended for cruise. That's interesting. As desired. So there's a thing I want to look at. I have on my other screen here, and it was nearby navigation aids. I want to look something up. How do I find this menu? Let's set our heading a little bit here. I wonder what I'm navved onto. That's interesting. Let's see if we can find that out. want to change this without necessarily having to do this whole big giant process, but I can't find out how to do that. That in option 3. Back. Cool city. So I'm trying to see, there is a navigation beacon I wanted to look at. Ain't interested. I thought there was like a way to... I don't really need that. Too bad. We're gonna fly out this way while we change this thing. Can we, like, make big adjustments? Yeah, we can, okay. I think it's just this. Let me double check. Automated weather. 111.0. Okay, yeah. I want to test something. My suspicion is that is, yes, that is pointing me in the direction of the thing I want. So, cool, that worked. We're gonna check that out in a minute. For the moment, we're gonna fly around the area and look at things. Because again, I've never been to Toronto, so I want to kind of look at it. Here, let's go outside. Well, all right, so let's turn off heading mode. We're gonna adjust the heading to like a diagonal behind us. Be like there, and put heading mode back on, and then we're just gonna enjoy the view. We'll let the autopilot take us. What are we cruising along at anyway? Not terrible. Could be faster, but might speed it up a bit to like 2,500. We're at about 75% anyway, so that's about where we need to be. Alright, so what direction is that putting us? I want to come even more over this way. That looks great. Okay, so we're going to fly right over the city. I'm going to go into external view. We're going to look at it. So, 3, 2, 1, loud. Neat. That's cool. very cool. A nice city. Reminds me of kind of Cincinnati, actually. It's got the downtown isn't gargantuan and similar size, and then it's got a lot of nice suburb areas spreading out around it. Quite similar. We just like flying around down there in the towers and stuff. That's fun. Very cool. All right, so let's look at our map. Where can we go? We're there. That's the big airport out there, I would say. We can go fly over that, take a peek at it. This is basically all suburbs. All the way out to about there is like all yellow on a VFR sectional map on my other screen here. That's all congested city area up to about there. That's cool that we can see it, kind of. I like it. Oh, let's take a look. I'm gonna zoom this bad boy out a bit. Where is it? Okay. Heading select is off. Oh, cool. Okay, I overrode the autopilot there by going overboard on it. Let's turn it back on. So how much does that actually require to do that, or how long? That's an interesting way to do that. So you can make minor adjustments while your autopilot's doing things, but otherwise, can't really mess with it. I'm about. Traffic looks good. Turn that up a little bit just to make things look better. foggy. Oh, the airplanes and the pattern over there. That's fun. I'm gonna follow this highway. Why are you doing that, you crazy thing? Silly autopilot. Uh-huh. Okay. I'll give this a little juice. This thing ought to be able to cruise at its full. ...124 knots, I believe. Even at this altitude, it ought to be able to hit that. That's an airfield right there. Which, maybe we'll land at that one. Which one is that? EYZD? EYZD. We might try a landing there to get some practice in. That would be crosswind. That'd be interesting. How many knots is the crosswind? 3 knots? That's not much. Be like runway 15. What's that, little jet? Little, that's like a big jet. Ooh, he's booking it. Let's come, we'll do like we could do a touch and go. That'd be fun, right?
Charlie Yankee Zulu Delta traffic Cessna 0 X-ray 00 Charlie Tango Delta 3 miles southeast 3,500 feet inbound touch and go left traffic runway 15.
Okay. Let's come about. to an altitude setting. Some flaps down. Actually, put those back up. Looking good, looking real good. Flaps. First position. Still looking great. Just that. See how well this goes. Yeah, I'd say let's get ready to announce final and we'll turn. We need to come about more. Not quite being aggressive enough. I'm going to overshoot by a good margin. Or not. Well, looky there.
Charlie Yankee Zulu Delta, traffic Cessna 0 X-ray 00 Charlie Tango Delta, 2 miles northwest 1,300 feet inbound touch and go left traffic runway 15.
500.
Charlie Yankee Zulu Delta, traffic Cessna 0 X-ray 00 Charlie Tango Delta is on final runway 15 touch and go left traffic.
Too high, but that's okay. We'll make it work. There we go. Back into the air. Not bad. A little high on the approach, but it worked. I'll take it. Okay. This thing back into the air a bit. Looking great. Reset my camera. We'll just fly right over the city.
Approach Cessna 0 X-ray 00 Charlie Tango Delta is type Cessna Skyhawk 4 miles southeast of Charlie Yankee Zulu Delta 1,900 feet. Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace.
Cessna 0 X-ray 00 Charlie Tango Delta approach. Squawk 2136.
Squawk 2136 Cessna Charlie Tango Delta.
Cessna Charlie Tango Delta radar contact 4 miles southeast of Charlie Yankee Zulu Delta, 2,200 feet. Cleared through the Charlie airspace.
Cleared through the Charlie airspace Cessna Charlie Tango Delta.
Full view of downtown. Let's go up a bit. Like 6,000 feet? Why not? Full city. Neat park in the middle there. That's awesome. One thing I'd like to do is head across the lake, check out Niagara Falls. So why don't we do that? Won't take very long, really. Put this thing in nav mode. So this is, I set up, there's apparently a beacon at Niagara. And that is the beacon. Right now we're trying to follow that beacon. We'll see if we can get it to line up. I believe this should do the trick. Yeah, see, it's starting to come over. Because it's not quite on the money. It's just letting us kind of get there. I think. Sure seems like it. I think we can adjust our stuff now. How much can we lean this bad boy? I'm like playing havoc with this poor autopilot. Not having much of an effect right now, but that's okay. That looks pretty good. But here's the thing. It's just running us straight at it, but why is the line so far off? Look at our VFR map. I think we need to adjust this. Interesting. What does it think it's doing? What are you doing, you crazy contraption? It may be, you know what it is that we're not close enough to it yet. That's what it is. Alright, I'm just gonna let it do its thing. I want to see what it does. Not like it takes long to get there. We're already crossing the lake quite handily. Where is this thing located, anyway? Hmm. Okay, that thing there, I think. Yeah. So... we're navigating apparently towards this IAG marker. Which right now doesn't seem to really be doing much of anything, so I don't know. Let's see what it does. I'm really interested to see how that works. I may not have it in the right mode. I'm gonna put it in heading mode. I find it really interesting that I put it into heading mode and it ends up with a like off center. That's kind of a weird bug. Seems like a bug to me. Anyway. There we go. Alright, it's in heading mode. Let's play with this. So, yada yada yada. Put it in nav mode now, what does it do?
Generic November, Mike Victor, you are 16 miles southeast.
Interesting.
Descend and maintain 2,500 feet. Expect vectors visual runway 24 approach.
What, he's near us.
Climb and maintain 10,000 feet. Expect vectors. Visual runway 24 approach. Generic November Mike Victor.
Yep, that plane there. It's like higher than us, faster than us. I don't know. That guy's booking it. I don't think there's a course selection on this. I just find that very interesting. Why are we pointed off? Not really at it. Let's see what we can do with that. Can we make that line up? That's interesting.
Generic November, Mike Victor Airport is ONE 2 miles at your 9 o'clock. Descend and maintain 2,300 feet. Report runway in sight.
Climb and maintain 2,300 feet. Generic November Mike Victor.
How weird.
Generic November Mike Victor the first. Have the runway in sight.
Generic November, Mike Victor, you are 1 miles northeast of Charlie Yankee Sierra November. Maintain present heading and altitude.
Maintain present heading and altitude. Generic November Mike Victor.
How do I get that to actually go to that? That's what I would like to know. How weird. I'm gonna learn how to use equipment and it doesn't make any sense. I don't know. It just seems kind of silly. Oh well. Let's assume direct control. How weird. Now it's just not doing anything. I'll look into that more later. That's okay, though. We're basically going where we need to go. If we want to see Niagara Falls, anyway. Let's descend. Actually, an airport right there, too, associated with that. Okay. Let's see. No, you. Really? All right. Piece of garbage. Let's go slow. Where is that guy at? He's like parked in the middle of the damn square. Detecting some mild issues with this. That's cool though. It's a little goofed up, but you know, can't all be perfect. Okay. So that is an airport over there as well. Look at it. Can we get our nav thing to take us there? Because that'd be neato. KBUF. No? Okay, well. We're going there anyway. Oh, hey, cool.
Niagara Tower Cessna 0 X-ray 00 Charlie Tango Delta is 5 miles southwest with Oscar to land.
Cessna 0 X-ray 00 Charlie Tango Delta Niagara Tower. Enter left traffic runway 28 left. Altimeter 29.9 or 2 and 236 at 5.
Fly left traffic runway 28 left Cessna Charlie Tango Delta.
All right. Gotcha. That's got to be 28, right? Pretty sure. It's that one. I think. We'll figure it out. The big one. Okay. That makes sense. It's probably this little short guy. Yes, it's the little short guy. So that little guy right there. So we're basically in the perfect spot. It's a little tiny short runway. We should be okay. Let's get our flaps down.
Cessna Charlie Tango Delta cleared to land runway 28 left. Wind 236 at 5.
Cleared to land runway 28 left Cessna Charlie Tango Delta.
And start descending at a somewhat reasonable pace. Make our turn. Oh, we're like way off here. We need to do a sharp turn. Overshot like crazy. Need to slow down. Get our slope better.
$500.
Claps out. That's a little rough, but it'll work.
Cessna Charlie Tango Delta, turn next taxiway.
Has me all the way down there. Okay. I'll go that way.
Cessna Charlie Tango Delta, turn next taxiway. Cessna Charlie Tango Delta, contact ground on ONE25.3.
Going to 125.3 Cessna Charlie Tango Delta.
Do a taxi to parking.
Ground Cessna 0 X-ray 00 Charlie Tango Delta, taxi to parking.
Cessna 0 X-ray 00 Charlie Tango Delta, taxi to general aviation parking using taxiway Foxtrot Alpha, cross runway 24.
Taxiing to general aviation parking using taxiway Foxtrot Alpha, cross runway 24 Cessna Charlie Tango Delta.
That ought to be sufficient to get us moving.
Cessna Charlie Tango Delta, hold position, caution other traffic.
Hold position Cessna Charlie Tango Delta.
Cessna Charlie Tango Delta, continue taxi. Cessna Charlie Tango Delta, please acknowledge.
Roger Cessna Charlie Tango Delta.
Get out of my way. Seem to be at an impasse here. Well, there's only one thing to do. Need y'all get out of my way.
Cessna Charlie Tango Delta, hold position, caution, other traffic.
Hold position Cessna Charlie Tango Delta.
What other traffic? I don't see anybody. Yeah, whatever. I'll do what I want. Screw you. Don't do what you tell me. I'm a rebel. Alright, we parked this bad boy. That's fun. Should we fly some more? What time is it? Another game I want to play
Cessna
tonight.
Charlie Tango Delta, continue taxi.
Cool, I do what I want.
Roger Cessna Charlie Tango Delta. Ground Cessna 0 X-ray 00 Charlie Tango Delta.
cool.
Could you please send a fuel truck?
I've never done this before.
Cessna 0 X-ray 00 Charlie Tango Delta, fuel truck is on the road.
We should totally do a shutdown. Let's do a shutdown. Here's a checklist.
Flaps. Up. Landing light. Parking brake. Set. Avionics switch. Bus 1 and bus 2. Off. Engine idle. Check 600 to 650 RPM. Magnetos.
That's cool. That was neat. That was good practice. I feel like I was landing better at least. We can try probably something a little more performance to it next time, perhaps. Spilled water. That's cool. Fun times. But yeah, I've been at this for what, about 2 hours? There is another game I might want to play tonight. Let me think. Do I want to keep flying? Fix this real quick. One moment. I'm just gonna wipe that up there. Water. Okay. Fixed. I'll probably stop there for now. I think, you know what, next time I think I'll play with the X-Cub, because it's very similar to this thing. I don't know. I still want to fly this thing some more and like do some touch and goes, do some landing practice. I need to get better at landing. but I was doing pretty good there. Really not too hard in that plane to control anything at all. And my goal is to be good enough to fly the TBM with some skill, because that plane is awesome and very good for what I do on here because it lets me go places and show people things. So I want to get good at flying that one. But I also wouldn't mind learning how to fly the X-Cub, and it basically has the same engine as the Cessna. I couldn't find the manual for it anywhere online, but it has about the same engine, which means that we can kind of expect similar characteristics from it, except that it's much lighter, so it's going to perform better in almost every regard. So I want to play with that some more too. But I don't know. I think I'm going to go for now, though. I'm going to come back in a little bit after I eat some food, and I have another game in mind that I want to try out because it looks really cool. So I'm going to go ahead and stop there. If you are still watching, I hope you've been enjoying watching me figure this junk out and try to get better at this. But I appreciate everybody coming out and checking it out. Have a good one.